For the first time since last month's deadly mid-air collision in D.C., we're hearing how first responders are coping with the tragedy.
Divers, firefighters, and investigators worked for days to recover the bodies of all 67 victims. The plane coming from Wichita crashed into the Potomac River. Paul Wagner explains how those rescue teams are getting comfort from one special member.
He loves his chin rubbed.
There's a comfort in being with the dog, rubbing its ears as his cold nose nudges you for more. It's calming, and that's the point.
His only job is to be pet. He loves to just sit on people, hug them, and that's what he did, especially to the forensic teams.
His name is Brew. He's 2, and a card-carrying member of DC Fire and EMS. On the Friday after the crash, Captain Sharon Moulton took Brew down to the temporary morgue, where she knew he would be needed. Leyland Koresh, an investigator with the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner, was assisting in identifying the bodies.
She texted me just yesterday and said, you know, without Brew there, she really didn't even know if she could finish her job.
There is a reason she wanted this photo taken.
Because as their family members were worried about him, the pictures were very comforting to them, to show that they could send them something that they were okay. They had a dog with them, and the dog was making them feel better.
For Captain Moulton, peer support is part of the job, taking Brew wherever he's needed. A job she will be doing this Sunday at the Legacy on Ice, where first responders and families of the 67 people killed can all grieve together. Part of the proceeds from the event will be shared with the DC Fire and EMS Foundation.
These responders are at elevated risk of cardiac and cancer issues anyway, and so when you're dealing with a scene that's that hazardous, that has a lot of jet fuel that they were swimming around in, you know, we don't know what's going to happen in the future. But I always say that they're always there for us at a moment's notice, and so the foundation is always there for them.
Captain Moulton says she hopes Brew can bring comfort this Sunday, even the smallest amount, to anyone grieving the terrible tragedy on the Potomac.
Dogs play so many important roles in society.
They definitely do.